So, hi guys, welcome to Code Explorer. Here I am Pavitra Banerjee with you, and today I am going to start a new playlist of competitive programming. And for competitive programming, I am going to choose LeetCode platform because I have already completed the HackerRank, HackerR, these types of platforms, and LeetCode is the best platform according to me. It is why because there you can discuss with another peoples and other programmers, and basically LeetCode provides you those types of high quality questions which is uh, asked by various types of topmost tech companies like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and extra. So you should start your competitive programming journey with LeetCode. So for doing that, I am just simply going to my Chrome browser and searching for LeetCode right now. And here you can see that I am. When you will come to this page, simply click on this link, and first you have to create an LeetCode account if you have not it yet. So if you when you will create your account, then you can start your programming. Okay, so for now I am inside of my problems page, and here you can see that this is my very new uh, account of LeetCode, and here I have not submitted any solution here, and it is why because I want to solution give the solution to you, and we will make this together. Okay, so doing so, you can simply go to your first LeetCode question, which is to sum. Okay, so uh, in this question of our first LeetCode question that asks us to find a pair of indices in an array of integers such that their corresponding elements add up to a given target value. Okay, so now let's dive right in and take a look at the problem statement right now. Okay, so here you can see that given an array of integers nums and an integer target, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. Okay, so here for example 1, the given array is 2, 7, 11 and 15, and the target value is 9. We need to find out a pair of indices whose corresponding elements uh, add up to 9. Okay, and in this case the indices of indexing uh, 0 and 1, you can see here that it is our required output because uh, you can see that the 0 indexing number is 2 and the 1 indexing number is 7, and 2 plus 7 becomes 9. So they add up to 9. Okay, so the problem statement specifies that each input has exactly one solution, you can see. Okay, and we can't use the same element twice uh, to form the sum, that means our target value. Okay, so to solve this problem we need to come up with an algorithm that can efficiently find the pairs of indices, that means our indexing, that add up to the target. Okay, there are basically there are several approaches we can take, such as brute forcing, two pointer, sorting, and hash tables. Okay, so each as you know that each approach has its own time and space complexity, uh, two trade-offs. Okay, so if you read the question perfectly, here you can see that they have given out the constraints, and here the question contributor, who is our question setter here, he has given us a challenge also. can you come up with an algorithm that is less than O(n) square time complexity? Okay, so for this challenge, I am going to use hash table to solve this problem, because hash table provide constant time and average case lookups, which allows us to find the component of each element in constant time on average. Okay, so using a hash table allows us to perform that lookup step in constant time on average, which leads to an overall time complexity of O(n) for the algorithm. The space complexity is also O(n), as we need to store the complement of each element in the hash table. Okay, so now let's move to the coding, that means to our solution. Okay, here you can see that LeetCode by default gives you the starter. Here you can see that we can start by defining a function, by defining a class which is solution. Okay, and with a method toSum that takes into arguments, which is one is nums, a list of integers. Okay, it is a list of integer we have created, and target, which is an integer. Okay, so what we can do right now, so basically as I have already mentioned you that we are going to use hash table. So for doing so, I am simply going to create an hash table here. Okay, so simply I am writing a comment for you. So create a empty hash table for now. Okay, so what I can give this name, I can give this name as complement right now. Complement, which is an empty hash table. Okay, for us right now. And what we can do next, for each statement nums of indexing I, we check whether its complement, which is our target, minus nums indexing I, is already in the hash table. If it is, then we have found the two numbers that add up to the target and we return their indexing. Okay, so let's implement this right now. So for doing that, what we can do, you can write that for I in range of length of nums. Okay, what we are going to do, we are going to say that if nums indexing I in complement, then what you have to do, you have to return the complement nums I. Okay, complement of nums indexing I. Okay, so I'm simply going to implement that complement nums I, where I is our indexing. Okay, so here you can see that I have already uh, given that. And what if that the complement is not inside of our hash table? Then if the complement is not inside of our hash table, we can add an along with its indexing, which will be I, to the hash table. Okay, so we are going to solve this right now. So how we can solve this? So we have to just simply hit enter, and Now I am going to create an else condition here also, that if it is not here, so what I am going to say, if it's not, then you have to return our complement, which is our target, uh, minus nums I, nums of indexing I. This is going to be our indexing. Okay, that's it. And finally, uh, we reach the end of the array. So without finding a solution, we have to return an empty list here. Okay, we have to return the empty list if this else condition is true right now here. Okay, so we have to return this also. So we will return a list, empty list right now. Return an empty list. So now let's take a look that if our what we have done is correct or not. So I will simply hit run. So it will run our test cases. As you can see, that the all test cases we have cleared. And here you can see that 9 test case 1 false, which is 0 1. You can see here this is our 0 1. 2 plus 7 is equals to 9. Now for this 3 2 4, so we have target value of 6, so it have to be 2 plus 4, which is indexing 1 and 2. And for 6, another 6, example 3, here we have 3 and 3, so we have to simply add these 3 and 3, which is of indexing 0 and 1. Okay, so now you can simply hit submit here. I'm hitting the submit here, and as you can see that maybe the code is accepted, but we have what we have done, we have bits only 46.44%, and maybe that's not big deal. Yeah, you have just solved your first LeetCode problem, so that's maybe. So now I want to uh, teach you that how you can basically calculate the time complexity and space complexity of this hash table. Okay, so now move to this code we have written here. So okay, so what you can see that for time complexity we iterate the array once. Okay, we are iterating the array once, so the time complexity is n. Okay, where n is the length of the array. Okay, so for the in operator in Python directory or Python dictionary or hash table has an average time complexity of O1. Okay, for lookups. Therefore, the this whole if nums I in complement check takes constant time on average. Okay, and the time complexity of adding an element to a dictionary or hash table is also O1. Okay, and average. So therefore the overall time complexity of this program, this algorithm we have written, is On, which is less than our required time complexity On square. Okay, and we create a hash table to store the uh, complement of each element. The size of the hash table can be at most n. Okay, so where n is the length of the array. If the elements are distinct and no two elements add up to the target, therefore the space complexity will be also the same, which is our On. Okay, so this is our first LeetCode solution we have written from scratch in front of you. Hope you guys have understood how we are solving this and what is our approach to solve the problem. So if this video helps you, then please give a like to this video, and if you face any problem you can comment it, and you can also comment that how we can improve ourselves and how we can help you. So that is for this video. So if you are new in our channel, so please subscribe our channel right now, and thus you will never miss any update from us, because we are teaching you right now C programming tutorial. One is web development, basically front end development. Right now we have started, and now we are starting this playlist, which is our competitive programming using LeetCode. Okay, so uh, this is for today. So till then we will move to you. We will see you in our next video. Till then, uh, stay safe and happy coding.